much as possible. The sound of two people filling space with words.
I mean, there's a lot to say about these two people.
That's true. We have an absolutely epic match on our hands. In order to qualify for top 8, you have to go through winners 5, and it turns out that CapnDrake and Trisscorp, two of our absolute best players, between them, there is 16 top 8 appearances in as many mystery tournaments. Win rates off the charts. CapnDrake is a winner of Mystery Tournament 4 and 6. He won the first tournament he ever entered in Mystery Tournament 4. These are two of the best we have, period. And they're facing off against each other. One of them goes to top 8. One of them goes down to bully someone in the loser's bracket.
79 and 72%, that's crazy. I think there's only Andy who's got like 94 or something, because like he's just skipping the losses. That's why he has such a high win rate.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm not sure what my win percentage is. Maybe it's actually lower than 79.
Probably 70 something.
Well, now I want to check. I don't even know if that's in the chart. Whatever. Yeah, these two are crazy. But Trisscorp has never won. Best placement of 2nd.
Yeah, in Mystery Tournament 9. Trisscorp can do it. Either of these players could be our grand champion. This could be grand finals. There's just there's enough variance involved.
That was my title at the top first, like grand final, except it's before top 8. But then I was like, it's a bit...
That wouldn't be confusing at all.
Yeah, it's a bit weird if you don't know what it means.
I love the idea of taking these two absolute veterans and being like, have you played this NES game before? Or
I've
this
got to
one
do my due diligence.
that
but
always
I'm already
gets
over here,
done.
like, why do I bother copying
I know.
What were the titles last empty? That always got redone. I think it was actually also this one. Which is the weird
Probably.
part. And then I think we had Castlevania 4? But we had Castlevania 4 this time as well, so maybe not.
Right. Well, that's why we put those games in the pools still, because there's still people who haven't played them.
But maybe it never got played last MT, so that's why it wasn't this one.
CapnDrake hasn't played this one in over a decade, but I don't know. In a match against CapnDrake, I wouldn't want to give him any sort of edge.
Let's see what we did play, because we didn't play a lot. Both of these players got a bye, both of these players have not lost. So we got like 6 matches, which is less than some other people have already played, I think.
Yeah, I think maybe Okami of Games maybe has played 7 at this point.
CapnDrake played Glyph, which... Was that the one that crashed or something for like 3 different races until it finally worked?
No. This one worked first try, I think. And is a pretty cool game about a little beetle thing that turns into a ball. It bounces. It's a 3D ball game. And it was a surprisingly close race for a newcomer, Mr. Moggy versus CapnDrake. We were getting excited. Moggy had the lead in parts of that race. But Drake did come out on top.
And one against Raywick and Capsule Guy, kind of a puzzle platformer where you have a gun, you shoot switches. There's like different ways to mess up shooting at switches, which kills you. It was an alright game, I think.
Yeah, and Raywick also was pretty close. Was neck and neck with Drake for large parts of it, and also is a relative newcomer, so that was kind of the theme, I guess.
Drake has had it as easy as you would think based on the 72-19 win-loss rate that you can sometimes see in the background. And then
Exuno managed to get all the way up for the right to challenge Drake in winners.
It was kind of close for the first half, but then CapnDrake ran away a bit.
Yeah, both players made devastating mistakes in the same level. Different mistakes, but equally
The
devastating.
pan level.
Yeah. CapnDrake was struggling, trying to figure out how to manipulate the physics on these pans that would rotate around, and it was unintuitive. Once they passed the halfway point, your brain would think, okay, I need to switch sides, but you don't. You want to keep... Anyway. And then Exuno ran out of bubblegum stuff to bounce on things, and had to drop down into a hole that dropped them straight back at basically the start of the level. So they were huge setbacks on both ends. But like you said, Drake pulled ahead in the second half and is now here to face Trisscorp. Trisscorp defeated Fast Fruit Man in Fire Striker, which was a sort of breakout-ish game where you run around with a guy and hit a ball into some blocks and break the blocks.
Breakout is bad enough, but then this game made it even worse somehow. I'm not a fan
the
of this game.
physics were really weird.
Yeah, and then the bosses take forever, and then you die on them, and even worse, you could game over and lose like 10 minutes instead of 5. I don't know.
Yeah, not the race Maurice looks forward to. The Invincible Iron Man was a platformer that was kind of zoomed in and asked the players to hold down the shoot button the whole time to hold a charge attack. So that's what they did as they jumped and dashed around. It mostly just got absolutely bossed around by enemies all the time, everywhere. But Trisscorp managed to sort of shoulder through them a little bit better. Dormians kept pace for the first level and a half, or the first 3 levels, I guess, depending on how you think about how the game breaks them up. But again, Trisscorp sort of ran away with it in the end, and then defeated TMR in Transformers Prime for the DS, which I guess you could call a beat 'em up.
Looks like we did manage to actually get a race going for these two. What a world. How does one actually find games for these two players? The answer is simple. You forsake the random drawer and you just go down the list and pray. When there's only like 16 games in the draw list and I've refreshed the page 4 times over and it's giving me the same numbers 4 times, it's time to ignore numbers.
So I didn't test this one. I don't have first-hand knowledge. Apparently there is a flashing lights warning, though. So if anyone is photosensitive, take care of yourself.
Oh dear. I'm about to get doomed here. I am photosensitive these days. Not as photosensitive as people are concerned about, but it'll give me a nice headache probably.
Looks like we're going to be using a keyboard and mouse for this game. Any game that has me using a keyboard and mouse and yet has this sort of caption at the top under the title in the pastebin that says, quite possibly the jankiest wall jump, gives me a lot of pause. I'm using a mouse and a keyboard, but I'm in a game with a janky wall jump? What does that mean?
It means I'm about to dot forfeit. Like, we all know that, like, Super Metroid's wall jumps are bad, right? Like,
also, you don't use a mouse and a keyboard to play Super Metroid.
oh, mistakes have been made in my life before.
What does the mouse even do?
Okay, well, I haven't used the mouse during. Just the keyboard.
I think people probably speedrun that game on keyboard. There are some advantages to it. given that there's so many buttons need to be hitting at all times. How many buttons will the players need to hit in Reticle Star?
12.
Well, I can tell you. They'll need WASD. They'll need left mouse button /Z to jump, right mouse button /X to use reticle. The mouse will aim the reticle, R will restart the level. So it doesn't say shoot.
Sounds
it doesn't.
like six.
We're not shooting with this reticle, but we're doing something.
There was only 6. I was off by twice as much.
Kind of a short goal. I have a feeling a short goal is about to be made shorter by the likes of some of our best players.
It's
Kind of
50
short
levels.
goal. It's 50.
Yeah.
Oh no.
How short can it be?
Ah.
Dropship was 13.
I cannot believe I beat Alpha 5 in Dropship.
I beat Alpha 5 in Dropship. I'm like ecstatic there.
Yeah, but I had already posted an hour 47 minutes and was just like, all right, so this is the slowest time anyone will ever have for any game ever. And somehow he was just a little bit slower still. That's neither here nor there.
Drake, what did you do?
I'm seeing test times in the 30 and 40 minutes range. So how short could it be, really? No, I've seen top 8 players cut testing times in half pretty easily, so
I always
15, 20 minutes on the table.
I always loved when we had like a testing time of like 20 to 30 minutes and Cent comes in to test for top 8 and does it in 4.
Shocked this isn't in top 8. Well, so I explicitly had a job of going through games that were already accepted and seeing if they should go into top 8, and I didn't look at this one. The comments from the testers say janky and fun and just about a fine MT sub. So it didn't really jump out as me as like, whoa, we gotta... I should look at this one. So maybe it should have.
Welcome.
But here it is instead. In a top 8 qualifying match between 2 top 8 players.
Stand on the platform, oh no.
You gotta be on the thing, not on the side of it, in order to actually exit the level.
Is this another Celeste remake scenario? Those wall jumps looking very Celeste right now.
I would love this game.
The hair. The strings and the way it launches you. This is looking very Celeste mod right now.
Yeah, that game has truly shaped these sorts of indie platformers in such a huge way.
Oh, yeah.
Or the cursor teleports you.
What, teleports? I thought it dashed.
I'm not sure. The distance was really far. I think you probably control the distance.
I mean, you can tell.
Oh no, it's a teleport.
Yeah. It's very easy when you can just teleport to the end.
Yeah, who needs dashes? Dashing is for chumps. We've got teleports.
Oh, wait.
Oh,
It doesn't. It is a dash. It just goes through spikes.
spikes but not blocks.
Ah.
So you need the blocks to fade all the way out, and then you need to aim, and then you need to jump at the end so that you don't walk off into spikes.
You have like
Vicious.
2 crosshairs when teleporting. One where your mouse is, and the other where you will actually end up.
Oh, good catch. Okay, Trisscorp on this same level. Drake was here for a little bit.
Where did Drake
This could
go?
be an opportunity for Trisscorp to catch up. Yeah, look at that. Same level?
Clears it.
No.
The moment that the other one's cleared, the next one's got it.
Yeah, how is this not top 8? This looks awesome.
It's pretty good. But this
Alright,
might
folks,
as well
we're
be
gonna have
top
to just,
8.
redraw this and yeah, this is these 2 competitors. This is hype. I don't care.
This is
It's
perfect.
fun. I'm sure we've got amazing games for top 8.
Well, yeah, I mean, if this is not top 8, then wow. Can't wait.
We've had matches, like big important matches between some of our best players, where they draw some, like Trisscorp played TMR in Transformers Prime, and I was like, that's a shame.
Yeah. It
So
really was.
I'm glad that it's this game that these two get. This is perfect.
You can see Drake failing the wall jump a few times.
I wonder if it's like hold into the wall, hold away from the wall. Like, what about it is janky?
Maybe there's no like grace period from holding away from the wall. Like you have to be holding into the wall, and as soon as you let go or press the other direction, you cannot wall jump anymore. Oh, CapnDrake has to jump more.
Trisscorp is on 14. Drake is on 16. Jumping a lot to leave many blocks. Kind of took away some key blocks underneath the low-hanging block, but manages to find a jump to get through.
So Triss is a strong competitor in all ways, but honestly, if you get like a precision platformer like this against Drake, I would be like, this is. I mean, Triss is gonna rock it, but that's a scary match.
Drake is on 19 now. Had one missed teleport that took him into some
Yeah.
spikes.
That was funny.
We're seeing that intersection of precise platformer with precise mouse movements that we don't see very often.
Give me this game any day of the week.
Maurice is perking up in his chair with every word that I say that describes this game.
Okay, you can't use the star to get to the key. Yeah. Okay. Drake realized, should have maybe teleported.
So these blocks, once they're gone, they're gone. It's getting puzzly now. Ooh, Trisscorp got rid of 3 blocks underneath. It's gonna need a big jump. Big jump, nice.
Drake was like preparing to teleport, but the game still.
Trisscorp jumped on the side of the end block after this level. Drake with a teleport up to the top. Oh.
Drake was like preparing to teleport earlier, but while you were like aiming your teleport, the game is still going, kind of slowly, but it's still going. So he was like slowly falling into a spike and didn't teleport in time.
Yeah, you don't get full time stuff. You just get very time slow. And right into the wall. Oh no.
Just a bit too low.
Alright, Trisscorp gets 16 this time, but Drake is far and away in the lead now on 23.
Yeesh.
Game is also good because it shows the level number.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Isn't that the worst? Where you're like, how many levels? I don't know, like 3.
Oh, look at Trisscorp trying to sneak in between these spikes.
Just like, I am so very, very ready to have been done with this game already. How much longer do I have to go? You'll never know. Alright, what the hell are we supposed to do here? Just what the hell are we supposed to do
No,
here?
this is easy. You wait until the star respawns and then get it during the teleport.
Oh, you do?
Ooh.
We saw it earlier. Like, accidentally, Drake picked one up while teleporting, so that's how he should know.
I just saw him do that too, and I didn't realize that it happened. There we go.
Alright, Trisscorp on some of the more difficult levels. 2021. Drake gets the key. Jump input didn't come out.
Yeah,
I've seen that a couple times for these players.
probably no coyote time. But for a game that copies Celeste, it's kind of a sin.
Okay, Trisscorp gonna dash once, needs a little jump, and finds the exit. That was a really quick 21.
I know that it's a little cruel and derivative to say that this game so much looks copied from Celeste. I mean, but look at it. Like,
Double
No, to the
dash
left.
to get the key.
Oh god.
Good enough.
I would have gone to the left.
Drake's just doing stuff because he can do it, and in this level, that's good enough. Oh, somehow did not get in that gap. Trisscorp was waiting for a while. Okay, yeah, is gonna get it here. Wait, oh no, was waiting with the teleport, so time was moving slowly. The respawn was taking longer. Whoa.
Wow, Drake. You wanna just, win, I guess?
Yeah.
Some of these levels are really easy.
This must be a Bubble Bobble shout out that has another level that just says popcorn and then there's a pan with fire in it.
Yeah. And just everything just dies on it. It's such a good level.
Oh, he teleported into the ceiling.
Okay. I thought Drake simultaneously triggered the end of the level and death.
Yeah. Because he collected the key which makes the goal do something, so you think, oh, he touched the goal.
Yeah. Trisscorp on 27, making up a lot of ground. Drake on 31. And
these ones seem like fun levels where you just like teleport from one to the other, to the other, to the other. Not very hard though, but I mean.
But how do you play this with a controller? How do you control the distance?
Probably bad.
Just don't. I'm a controller player through and through, and no, thank you. No, thank you.
Drake needs to fall back down the right side, collect both stars. Like, collect the right star and then teleport through the middle star, so that he has one more star to get to the goal.
Oh yeah, lining it up again.
Yeesh, the sight reading here is insane.
Nice level from Trisscorp on popcorn. Drake is gonna do a teleport across.
Makes sense.
And then just loop around. Oh, there's a spring there. Easy level. Weirdly easy level. We are at 36 minutes. Or 36 levels, rather, and 9 minutes. So they're going fast.
Oh, nice landing.
Yeah.
Oh, Drake with the save.
2 in a row.
Just do the hardest part of the level twice. Oh my god, the spikes.
No.
Yeah, you want to go
You
left.
can see roughly where they are.
Can you remove walls by... Oh, you have to slide. Oh, where are you going? No, left was good. I like left. You can just stand in the middle there, right?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you gotta wiggle a little bit, but yeah.
No, I think you can just stand literally in the middle, right there.
The very, very middle.
Yeah, there is.
And get both blocks and not hit spikes.
It's not the middle. I think it's one left of the middle. But yeah. Like, just don't move from this position.
Yep, just stay there.
There.
Right in the middle.
Yeah.
Oh, now he does it.
Trisscorp is dashing all the way to this side of the stage. This is also gonna work.
I love the spring there to be like, if you mess up, do it again. Actually, you need it to get back up to the... Well, you don't need it, but...
Oh, you gotta do this backwards as well.
Yeah.
What pain.
Yup. I mean, at least there's not a missile following you, so it's like got one step up on the end, but,
Trisscorp.
This is a very, very end level to me.
The wall jump didn't come out. I think as soon as you hold away from the wall, you can no longer wall jump.
Trisscorp on 37 now.
There's still plenty of room to make up ground here.
Is Drake done with 39? There it is.
Nice.
Oh, it's just gonna go ahead and skip all that.
The weird thing is, I agree to skip it, but like, it seems like the level wants to trick you into using it, but then, oh, you need it after all, you know?
Yeah.
But then
I
no,
wonder
it's
if up
just
is
there.
easier than down.
Yeah, maybe that's the trick.
I don't know.
Or you can just choose which one you find easier.
That's 40 clear. 38 cleared pretty quickly by Trisscorp. On to 39. It's only 2 levels back, but these were the 2 longest levels in the game.
You know what that level is doing? That level's going, hey, this sure would suck to have to do this if it was any other game. You should love my game.
Drake is on a new level and just kind of, misses the goal at the end, but sight read everything perfectly.
Pretty easy level.
I don't like this.
Oh.
It's not so bad, but...
He's going up a little bit instead of down after collecting the stars. Like, you do a little bounce, and that is giving you enough time to do your next jump.
This one's even easier.
This goal is almost finished. 13 minutes on the clock. These wall jumps are just barely close enough to let CapnDrake progress.
And then it doesn't come out. No grace period.
Really for Trisscorp.
Oh, Trisscorp was halfway. Had the key, was on the way back. Is it too late to start a prediction? Yes. CapnDrake is 90% of the way through the goal. That is 45 done. There is a way to squish through here.
Yeah.
There it is.
I think you have to. There wasn't a way back otherwise.
This diagonal. Well,
Where you going?
You probably don't want to be walking. You want to just be standing on the thing, right?
Yeah. He thought it like the angle was more to the right. That was easy.
Trisscorp is done 39, but I think it's kind of too late. Oh, Drake realized he'd be screwed if he went straight for the key. He needs to loop around and dash through a star when he gets the key.
He needs to go this way. Oh, you don't die from the spike, apparently.
I guess so. Small bit of mercy there. 2 levels left for Drake. 10 left for Trisscorp. No, 11.
Also, now you go back to the start to collect the star because you need one. And to the right, and then the rest is free.
1 level left. Drake's just teleporting wherever he wants. Waits a little bit so he doesn't clip the corner. That is stage 50 clear in 15 minutes, 26 seconds.
Wow.
That is indeed having the tester's times, if not more so.
That is brutal right here.
CapnDrake, surprising no one is going to top 8. But if I had said Trisscorp, surprising no one is going to top 8, you wouldn't have blinked an eye. And maybe Trisscorp will go to top 8, but it's going to have to fight it out one more match down in the lower bracket. And that match is going to be against the winner of Pika Pals versus Arc Bliss. You want to find out who between those two it's going to be, you're going to have to come back 9 p.m. later today.
Ooh.
That's a long time. I don't know if we can do enough reject races to fill that space. But we can definitely at least fill it with Trisscorp going through the final 5th of this game.
Drake's gonna keep playing, show off some of these later levels, and
You can teleport in, but you can't teleport out. So you have to get the star, loop around, and then dash through the star.
This is easy. Yeah, you want to wait until the blocks disappear.
Uh-oh.
And then the rest is free. Just don't want a wall
The trajectory on the wall jump was not good. He missed the key somehow. Alright, Trisscorp did not first try this level the way that Drake did with these multi-teleports.
Oh, this one's cool. You gotta clear a path for your teleport at the end. So you just want to slide along walls.
Oh, okay. Certain walls.
Well, kind of all of them.
Mhm.
You're good enough.
There was definitely something going on with the way that Drake did these. That I think he was falling slower. It definitely feels like Trisscorp is falling faster.
Trisscorp is not aiming immediately.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's why then.
No, I'm terrified the game wasn't running.
No.
at the same
No,
speed.
no. It's definitely.
I knew. I immediately wanted to debunk it just so Mythical doesn't get a heart attack.
I mean, well, I've learned that I literally cannot tell. We cast a whole race
Yeah,
of
Temple of the
Adam
Sea Serpent.
versus Arcbliss. And it was running at different speeds, and I paid attention. It wasn't, we paid close attention to what was happening in both screens for the entire race, and I just didn't know. So I know that I can't tell
I think the difference
just by looking.
the difference to the whatever the DS game was that in that game the players didn't really play all that differently. Like in what I'm trying to say is that in the other race we felt like that the player who was behind should have caught up at some point.
Yeah.
But in Temple of the Sea Serpent, whatever, it didn't really look like it. Like there should be a catch-up happening.
Yeah, Adam was playing really well.
This is too
Well,
easy for me.
58 still doesn't seem too terrible.
Drake's gonna try to just barely grab the star. Is trying to keep
Oh,
the blocks for some reason, or I don't know. The spring there is pretty rude. I don't think Drake wanted to get launched like that. Okay, this time Drake is clearing those blocks. Was kind of moving with hesitation towards doing that.
could have just fallen a bit and then teleported left. Let's go this way instead.
Oh, so
Oh,
Trisscorp
no.
had it.
Diagonal.
Yeah. Here we go. Trisscorp's being popped up every time that he teleports now. This is what was happening for Drake, and this was part of what made it so much easier.
Yeah, there you go. Having that extra upward movement because you jumped into the star or jumped into the teleport rather than fell out of the teleport. It seems to be maintaining your momentum.
Yeah, that or like holding the jump button does something. Alright, Trisscorp done with that tricky level.
At least Trisscorp, of course, instantly sees the bottom. I mean, there's not really a way to see a way past the top.
I wonder if
That's
you
the
can go
question
to
there,
the top.
You go through the top, yeah.
You could... So is there a way to dash up through the star?
Ah, I like it. Yeah, I think that would
Just
work.
clip the corner of it.
Yeah, kind of diagonally through the star, so you're at the ceiling, and then teleport to
Yeah.
the right. Wait, did Trisscorp grab the gold from the side?
Somehow grab the goal from the side.
Is also looking for this cheeky escape here.
Is it cheeky? I don't think anything else.
I think you could go to the star.
Oh
on
yeah,
top
and then through the spikes in the middle, right?
Yeah. Drake found this really quick. I'm surprised.
He
that
needs
was
to
in the
teleport
spikes.
further. That's the issue.
Yeah.
You teleport like almost to the ceiling, you will move further away from the spikes.
You'll also have more precision. Like when you move your mouse
Yeah.
1 pixel, that's gonna be less compared to the space closer to you.
Yeah, that's a good thought. It's like a lever.
Yeah.
No, let's go really far, really far. I mean, sure, this
Nope.
works.
It seems funny. Drake struggled with this stage a little bit. just misread the angle on that diagonal set of blocks. Trisscorp like did better in some stages than Drake did, but the ones where Drake did better did a lot better. Drake's just teleporting star to star willy-nilly.
Easy.
Somehow finds the star right at the respawn.
I was watching in chat, Boney mentioning that like 60 to 70 are really, really, really hard, and I'm just watching Drake go, no, it's not. What a champ.
What, chat? He got chat.
What? What a Drake. He's beyond the chadness.
It didn't seem like Trisscorp was going slow, but like compared to CapnDrake, man. He's gonna end it like twice as long almost. Crazy.
Like, we cannot emphasize enough, these are, like, Triss is freaking strong, you know? Like, Drake is just insane on this game.
One of our testers, who is pretty good at platformers, got 31 minutes. One of our testers got 41 minutes. Though I don't know if they were playing with a mouse. That might have changed everything.
I still don't understand how you control the distance with a D-pad or whatever.
Spin had a mouse, and based off of FFAO's comments, I think he also used a mouse.
Oh, let's try gaming.
Trisscorp gets the key, now just needs a star. 2 teleports, that'll do it.
I like what Drake is doing.
Last level, spring catapults you into death at the start, nice. Wait for the teleport. An easy clear for Trisscorp. 24-34 is the final time. Trisscorp's first loss of the tournament.
Yeah, this was a winner's 5, so Trisscorp is not out of it yet. He's still very much so possibly entering top 8.
We'll see if Trisscorp wants to talk about it. But already has said in race chat the game was really awkward for him. How would I play this game? Would I use a D-pad in like the left shoulder button in one hand and mouse on the other?
I would be mouse keyboard. I don't even see a way the controller works with this effectively.
Oh, Drake clutching some stuff out here. Drake was looking around in the brief moment he had to teleport.
Oh, you could have just teleported straight down into the other star there.
Yeah, why didn't he
We're
just go
seeing
down?
We're seeing if Triss wants to join us in commentary here. And
Yeah, there's Trisscorp.
we've got a Trisscorp. Hello, Triss.
Haven't heard you yet. But we did see you unmute. Oh! We're hearing something.
You just gotta say the magic words. Trismicus unmucus. Unmucus?
Unmucus?
Unmucus.
Hello?
Hey!
Hello.
Unmucus worked.
Hello. This game was... I felt it was really awkward to jump and using your mouse at the same time. I'm just... It's really weird like when the jump button is the left mouse click.
Oh,
felt like
yeah.
I couldn't. It's kind of hard to aim at the same time. You're just like pressing the left click, you move your mouse a little bit, so it's kind of hard to aim.
I forgot that left mouse click was jump. That is so weird.
So the controls like specific to this game were strange, but like how about just the physics? Like, did you feel like you were able to jump when you wanted to? Like, it seemed like there were a couple missed inputs, wall jumps in particular.
It was mostly I'm pressing away from the wall as soon as I'm trying to jump, and sometimes I'm doing it too early, so I'm just leaving the wall without jumping. I don't know why I'm doing this, but it should.
I mean, it's pretty normal to not be absolutely perfect on the inputs.
Yeah, it was really hard to like thread a needle when you're falling. To stop when you want to stop and get through all the spikes in one click go. I'm having trouble with that. This was also one other problem was when you go in the slow-mo time, when you're using the teleport ability. I don't know why, but the mouse was just like in a different frame rate. It was like it felt a little bit more unresponsive to me. There was something weird going on there. I had a problem like aiming.
That does. That looks like that's the case in this. I've been watching that a little bit. It seems like the mouse. Sometimes the frame rate on the mouse doesn't seem to go as fast as like the movement you'd normally expect.
It only happens when you try to teleport. It just like something with the frame rate is just off, and it just feels clunky.
Well, congratulations on still surviving the tournament, making it this far. You did get knocked in a lower bracket now, but I mean you're still in it, so we still have a chance of seeing you.
Yeah, I knew it was gonna be a hard match, but let's see if we can go into top 8 again.
I believe there's a lot of stars on that card. Let's add another one. Looks like that is going to be it for us for now. We have another match, I believe, coming up at 9 was said.